Hey guys, I hope you're all having a great Sunday. So, Leticia Stauch wrote a letter to the judge overseeing her case, claiming she is receiving unconstitutional treatment while in jail. And we're going to read that letter. I'm going to read it, that is. It's for Judge Gregory Werner, District 15. It's dated 8/12/2020. Good afternoon, sir. I thank you for taking the time out to read my letter and my concerns about an unfair process that is going on in my case. I have expressed these concerns several times to my defense team, and I feel that I have not been afforded my rights as a United States citizen. It has been 5 months, and I've met with my defense team one time in March 2020. This is the middle of August. I understand this pandemic is unforeseen, but I didn't feel I should be held unconstitutionally, denied access to my attorneys, have constitutional rights violated, and be abused in the process. First, as you know, there is over 30,000 and growing pages of discovery in my case. I cannot successfully participate in my defense on phone calls 3 times a week, 1 hour at the jail. I have no way to view any video, read any reports, review any phone data, etc. I am not an active participant in my case. I know that the jail is listening to my attorney client calls, as on several occasions I have commented about someone or something specific, and the jail immediately acted upon it. Officers also wait outside the door, easy to hear, and sometimes a video camera is on at the TV near the phone. Sir, these things are a violation of my rights. In addition, I have no way to write things down, as I am always restrained, with more times than not causing injury. I understand you cannot tell the jail how to run their facility, but I know that I cannot ignore my rights being violated. Next, sir, I understand the Eighth Amendment protects cruel and unusual punishments, and I know the Supreme Court says punishment can be just for the crimes. However, I am in a county jail and I am presumed innocent. Not to mention, I am innocent, and we will prove it. I have been a pillar in my community in South Carolina. I have no adult record, never done drugs, and I have a doctorate degree in education. I've proven myself as a responsible citizen and should not be subject to the cruel punishment that I receive at CJC. Over 15 plus times I have been abused in transports, ranging from injured ribs, not on my head, several ankle and wrist bleeding, bruising on my knee in my cell, loss of feeling in my hands several times. I've had I've had to be on insure for 2 weeks due to the poison comments. And just recently, on 8/11/2020, I received threats in my peanut butter because I provided evidence of not only my innocence, but evidence that will show who it was through my PI. As a result of this, I assume their runners use people in trusted positions in jail to send me threats in my food, and I'm terrified of what will happen next. I don't know how I'm supposed to properly defend myself going through this unfair punishment, being denied my constitutional rights, being denied access to my attorneys, being under scrutiny, causing daily mental disturbances, being restrained, causing injuries, being denied law library access, etc. This is not okay in a country in which our country prides itself on democracy, a country with a flag that got a hole in it at Flounders Field in World War one that turned blood red in World War II, or the one that got cut with a sword at Chancellorsville. Through all this, the flag stood. We raise her up every morning because this country still stands for freedom, uh, perseverance, justice, and vigilance. Vigilance. Sorry, my bad. And I know that Congress decided on July 14th, 1770, Flag Day, that it still rings true that not even the evil terrorists of 9/11 can take the American spirit away. However, I am showing the same things the flags showed: valor, courage, purity, and innocence. To write to you to say I do not feel like a U.S. citizen being treated this way in my beloved country. Um, Sorry, I lost my place. In my beloved country. I am not getting a fair process. I am not getting represented properly. I'll give the benefit of the doubt of a pandemic, but the other unjust treatment is not the way that our founding fathers intended this process to go. Not to mention, no pandemic, no terrorist attack, no police riots, etc., can stop our country from being the greatest on earth, upholding the law and staying true to the following one's constitutional rights. This is just the surface of my concerns. As you will see, they they only get worse with illegal search and seizure. I was a victim of coercion at its uh, mental and as its mental and physical. Sir, you can tell I'm educated. I know Miranda versus Arizona, etc. However, a person cannot perform under this scrutiny, abuse, coercion, etc. And that's what has happened throughout this entire process. Besides, due to information from my I don't even feel that El Paso has jurisdiction, not to mention the wrong individual. I reach out to you to let you know that I'm very concerned with this process because I know that you will uphold the integrity of the court. Sorry, guys, her writing is terrible. The judicial system that I know does not allow a person who is presumed innocent and who is to improperly defend themselves, to be subjected to daily abuse, and the Eighth Amendment violations, does not deny Fifth and Sixth Amendment or speedy fair trials, does not interfere with attorney-client privilege. Yes, I can tell you many situations in which I know they are listening, does not physically, mentally, and emotionally abuse innocent people awaiting trial, does not allow that individual to be in danger, not just from inmates, but from employees also, and does not avoid these situations causing an individual's mental health to decline and safety be at risk. I live each day not knowing what will happen to me next. What person will put something else in my food? What rights I'll be denied tomorrow, or what injuries will occur next? I support law enforcement. I support our military, our country, and I know that a few bad apples or incidents can ruin it for good people. I extend my concerns to you as a first step in this because my attorneys have refused to let you know due to the public knowing. My life is on the line. I'm innocent and I'm ready to return home and use the doctorate degree, EDD, that I worked diligently for. And cannot do that if I'm not afforded those rights. If I'm fighting for my life daily, I'm clearly no threat to myself, etc. And this is just the surface of my concerns and ask that something be done so I can get this behind me. Move past this trial in life. Forgive those who have persecuted and afflicted me. Continue to be a soldier for Christ and repair my mental state. And most importantly, grieve. I need those constitutional rights in order to be successful and participate in this process. I'm a prisoner bound in chains, like Paul said, but I know My Bible is not bound. I also know he appointed people in authority and to respect them because they are chosen to uphold the law. Please accept this as my letter of letting you know first, not going over the court's head and following the appropriate chain of commands. Something has to be done, sir. Thank you. And she has it signed as God bless Dr. Leticia. I'm not sure what she used as her last name. I can't read her handwriting. It says, P.S. If there's any way possible to receive acknowledgement of your receipt of this letter so that I know you are aware. So that's the end of the letter, guys. Sorry if you heard my little doggy in the background. She was over here scratching her ear when I was trying to read. I hope the mic didn't pick it up. Boy, this woman has some nerve, guys, to write and cry to a judge about her being abused after what she allegedly done to Gannon. She sure didn't have any sympathy or empathy for him, did she? Now I know she's presumed innocent until proven guilty, but we're not in a court. We're in the court of public opinion here on this channel. So, and based on some of the evidence that they released to the public, I do believe that she is responsible for Gannon's death. I believe she resented Gannon because she was jealous of Gannon's biological mother. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this letter below in the comments. Be safe, stay out of trouble, be kind, and peace. I'll see you guys in the morning, same time, same place.